In this hour, there are 3 particular items. One of them I've held back. But there are the first 2 that we previewed. One of them is this Lapis, folks. Before the show, we meet with our team, we meet with the producer, we meet with Jay, and we go over everything. Every one of us agreed there is a story to be told on Lapis this year. It has been the theme of 2023. Lapis is not what it was. The quality of this Lapis is very hard to come by. We're going to sell this out in the next 10 minutes or so. Producer Jared, how many are left now of our this day only? The exact number is 740, and we will be counting backwards with everyone. If you have not picked up on a piece of premium grade Lapis, last chance of 2023. Never before have we had this size, this silhouette, this style at $99 and change. Jay, as I take it off the stand, the color stands proud. That's what we dream about.
Here's the deal with this particular material. This material is material that I have saved up for over a 25-year period, right? As we bought Lapis and we brought Lapis in, we put Lapis back. If I wouldn't have done that for the last 5 years, you would not have seen a single piece of Lapis on this show. This material just does not exist anymore, and it's this natural high blue. There is none of this material on the market. We're using material from our private stash. This is the grade of material. This is my specimen, okay? So this is this is a AAA grade material right here. But you're looking at this, do you see this? What makes it is the high blue natural. This isn't dyed. It's not color enhanced, it's not treated. It's just not available. Next year, we have 3 humongous warehouses. Yes. I have 4, but I have 3 that are humongous, right?
Right.
And we took, about 3 years ago, we took all 3 of those warehouses, we took all of our Lapis stock that we had, we condensed it into one warehouse, that has other materials in it too, not just Lapis. And we have been slowly using that material in the best way possible. This was probably not the best way possible. It was stupid because I just wanted to do a big, simple, big beaded necklace, graduated. Yep. I don't do things that are real bright sometimes. Right. When you make something like this, I want you to understand, it took over 3.5 pounds of natural raw material to create this. And now, does it weigh 3 pounds? No, but you lose 70% just on your initial cuts, your very first cuts that you make to cob this out, to block it out, you'll lose 70% of your material. These are the kind of things that you're not gonna see in the future, and you're certainly not gonna see them at a value like this. This would be impossible to do. Even the material that I can acquire right now, that I know, if I cut this necklace and paid the price that I would have to pay for people that have this kind of rough that I've seen, this necklace would be minimum probably $700, maybe even $800. Well, the cost of the rough material is what it is, and when it's limited like this and you cannot get it, they can ask anything that they want. Sure. We literally could sell our raw material in this grade of Lapis for way more than any design that we did. Now, next year, will I have Lapis? I'll have cabochons. I might have a few beads, but they will be very, very limited. The designs will be very, very limited. But you're definitely not going to see things like this.
So this is where we are. We're about to fall under 600. This is the only Lapis segment we have in the entire show. Obviously, we're trying to squeeze out as much information as possible because this is selling so quickly. To me, yes, the low price is the attractive proposition, but what really is bigger than that is the value of the quality that you're getting. You're getting the premium, the best of the best. Lapis, obviously, from Afghanistan is hard to get, as you would imagine. This is the example that is a shining example, that midnight blue, the stars sparkling in the sky as you look up close. I do want to tell you, the matching earrings, I have 150 pairs left. The matching earrings are $59. That's 40% off if you would like the matching earrings. The other thing that I have as well is the cuff that might interest you. They faceted, Jay.
Okay, no, but look at the quality of that cabochon.
It's like this. It's like
I mean, normally something like that, The only way that you would see that grade is you would see it in gold. You would never, nobody would ever put that in silver.
No, no. Well, we have, and we've made it affordable. That cuff is coming in at $259, down from $400. And again, the earrings are only $59, down from $100. The necklace is the best seller, and we are about to fall under 500 left before it's gone. Lengthwise, it's 18 1/4, but you get the 2 3/4 inch extender. I think, Jay, there's always that assumption, because you're on television and we see these things, that it will never end. A bit like rainbow calsilica, right? Or the ice cream opal.
You know, we always say like rainbow calsilica, that's kind of whatever I go to, but there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of materials
that were here today and gone tomorrow
that are no longer available. If you go and see all the specimens I have and you look at materials, you know, all of these materials that we're showing you here are not renewable resources, right? So when they're gone, they're gone.
Yes.
And in this case, unfortunately, the majority of this grade of lapis, and anytime you see lapis, I'd be willing to bet that it comes from the Hindu Kush region of Afghanistan.
Right.
It's one of the even the lapis that is in the Egyptian tombs.
Yeah.
And the lapis that you find in a lot of the artifacts in Italy and everything, all came from that same region.
Is that
right? All
right?
came from those same mines. They've actually dated it back and they've analyzed it, and that's where it came from. The only other place that I found lapis on planet Earth is Chile. And that material, and there is a little bit in Argentina, but it's real blotchy. It's like it's got like white spots in it and stuff. It's not clean like this. It's not this high blue material.
Well, we are counting backwards. $595. I have 250 people placing orders. Sometimes when we do these big events and it's 24 hours and all these brands, sometimes it is so, I feel so overwhelmed, because it's like, well, I can't buy everything. You got to pick your battles. You got to say, well, which ones are really on my hit list? Which are the ones that I really want? As I went through the show tonight with Jay, and I'm very transparent with you, there are 5 items specifically. We're going to show you 24 items in total, but there are 5 items that are on the must-have list. For me, this is one of them. You know, the Heavenly Well Lake turquoise that's coming up. Clearly, that's one of the others in this hour. But knowing what I know about turquoise, because I've heard it from Jay himself over the past 12 to 18 months, this is just an absolute yes. Jay, it's something you have it forever.
Well, you know, the thing with this, especially with this, and the reason that I designed this and is because it's one of those everyday wear pieces.
It's an easy wear, for sure.
Look, this is something that it's a great, amazing standalone piece. You could say Shanae, I mean, you've got volume here. This is not some little teeny tchotchke bead necklace, okay? This is, I guarantee you, cut from the natural rough material. And right now, you can't buy this rough. It just doesn't exist out there in the commercial world. Nobody has it. And it's not that this just happened overnight. This is going on 7 years now that we've seen that we haven't. I have not bought any new lapis rough in 7 years.
That's a big
I
deal.
have not been able to purchase it. So the only reason that I'm able to do these designs and be able to actually work this rough material is this is material that we actually saved up over a 25-year period that we had put back. We keep a certain quality that we always would stick back and sit back, and then we were getting new material constantly.
Right.
So we were grading it, we would use it up, we would put in a certain amount of the material back. That's the reason that we have a lot of the turquoises, to be honest with you, that we have, guys. In this case, honestly, with this particular rough material in this quality, I could sell my rough material for way more, way more than what we're being able to sell the jewelry for, or what we are selling the jewelry for. We're giving you a great value, and that is the truth. Okay, I could take this material tomorrow, flip the raw materials, and sell it for way more than anything. But then we wouldn't have it for our show. And to be honest with you, with us, we paid a certain price for this. We bought it right at the time that we bought it. So we're just passing that along. But my original price was the real price. That's what that really, at that price, it was a screaming deal. when you see these this day onlys and stuff, I'm not doing that. I'm just telling you the straight facts. I don't do that. I have no control over that, whatever. And a lot of times it doesn't make a lot of sense, okay? So, but I'm just telling you, for you, this is an amazing value for an amazing product in an amazing quality.
We have 3 minutes or sell out, whichever happens first. If there's any of these left, I'll remind you of it throughout the show. We are about to fall into the 400s, obviously down from a start of nearly 800. A huge success. The earrings are nearly gone also. The earrings are only $59, which is a great buy. I love the shape on the earrings. And then, of course, that cuff, we're down to $259, down from a start price of $399. Notice the faceting, and again, notice the amount of sterling silver that is there. Jay, blue, as an actual fact, is America's favorite color. So no wonder Lapis has that head start, right?
Go into my closet. I'm about as American as you can get, okay? And I gotta tell you, it's almost sickening. You know, like, one of these days I'm gonna take a picture of my closet. I don't have any, I've got very few, like I've got this red sport coat, the rest of it's all blue or camo.
There's nothing wrong with that,
no, all blue or camo. I really don't own anything but blue jeans. I think I've got one pair of black slacks and one pair of khaki slacks. It drives my wife crazy, but I live in blue, right? I love blue. I mean, I love it.
Well, it's so complimentary, it's so fabulous on any skin tone or any skin color. Incidentally, on this, obviously the rounds that you're seeing, 7 to 16 millimeter, it's the right size and it is substantial. But Jay said it earlier, it's very wearable. You might be going to school, you might be going to a meeting, you might be going for that night out, that dinner date. You'll love to wear this and you'll feel special because it is authentic, it is genuine. And that's one of the themes of Mind Finds on HSN. These are genuine pieces. Jay travels the earth, he travels the world. It's not just a story. Jay travels. At your peak, Jay, how many weeks a year would you travel?
Okay, for the majority of my life, honestly, up to 5 years ago, I traveled no less than 40 weeks a year.
Isn't that crazy?
40 weeks a year. And there were, I know people don't believe this, but there were a lot of times in my life where I traveled 50 weeks a year. Wow. And so there were 2 weeks out of any given year that I really wasn't traveling. The rest of the time I was traveling, working, and moving. I've always done that. But this piece, I have to tell you, guys, really, I mean, I love that people are out there. I know right now, you know, everybody's probably burnt out on Christmas shopping and everything, and this is probably not a gift. But if you want to have a gift for yourself, this is a great gift, and it's something that will not just sit in your jewelry box.
Well, here's what they're telling me. We're going to wrap it up. It is a this day only. The price will expire at midnight. I'm going to ask our producer, oh, look, I thought I'd found another necklace then. I'm going to ask Mr. Jared if we can remind folks of this maybe in the next hour, if there's any left. I do want to show you a couple things, if I may. First, the matching pieces, and then a different type of necklace, but still within the Lapis theme, is the